Channel 51, Starsat, Channel 474, Star Times, Channel 474, Topstar 474, Kriye Kriye 007, GoTV on Channel 8, just on 0883 815 055. Come, let us help you grow your business.
We bring you another edition of Press Review today, Tuesday, 25th of June 2024, and you're with me, Robert Edward, and my colleague
Emmanuel Georgia.
And today we only have one paper, The Nation newspaper, and we'll be reading through what has been written, especially the stories making headlines. As I begin with Lilongwe Coach Terminal meets resistance. One was deemed an alternative to centralized luxury coaches' departures and arrivals yesterday turned into a nightmare for Lilongwe City Council as both passengers and operators expressed reservations about the new site. During a visit to the site dubbed International Coach Terminal located at the Grand Business Park of the Lilongwe West Bypass, it was observed that there were no passengers shelters, and while sanitation facilities are poor. You were following this. You listened to some publications yesterday.
Yesterday I was following up on this, and a lot has been said. Kuma kutengera ndi zimene akunena ali Lilongwe City Council. They are saying kunena kuti yes, amva amadandaulo amene anthu akunena in terms of we'll start with you're talking of sanitation, you're talking of the toilets. They are saying kuti they are working, they work on that to make sure kuti matoilet akhale olongosoka. Komanso people were speculating kunena kuti kumalo kumene ku aononga ndalama zokwana 17 billion Malawi kwacha. Koma akunena kuti they haven't used any single penny. Ndrama imene ikufunika kuti adzakhonze Lilongwe bus terminal ndi ndrama imene yoyo ya 17 billion Malawi kwacha. Koma sanayambe kugwiritsa ntchito, ndipo malo akuti uku ndikungoyembekezera chabe kuti apite kumene kumalo sanawapeze. So that's what they are saying. And another thing is my bus operators, they were complaining about kuti mafi kumeneko ikuoneka kuti ndizokwera kwambiri compared ndi kumene amalipira poyamba. And they're saying kuti they have negotiated on that also kuti akhaleko ndithu otsikira. Koma ndi nkhani imene si anthu okhava like pamasamba anjezo mene amakamba, even ukamaenda mtaunimo aliyense amakamba nkhani yake imeneyo. Ena amadzabweretsa kuti kubweretsa zithunzi mwina kuti Tanzania bus terminal ndikuipanga compare ndi ya Malawi, mukunena kuti this is an international. So and zinthu zokuti aliyense was shocked to see those pictures. But
so by the end of the day, it means the Lilongwe City Council has decided to still continue enforcing
on that.
All right. Yes. So in here I would not comment. I don't want to comment on this one because so cyber security law stirs panic. MHRC to meet police, other government agencies. People can call for repeal. Kunkuyu. Implementation of the Electronic Transactions and Cyber Security Act has come under fire, with some sections of society accusing the government of using the law to silence critics and instill fear among citizens. Responding to the Nation in a separate interview on the matter, on the application of the law, which has seen some citizens arrested over their posts on social media platforms, lawyers and human rights activists yesterday accused law enforcement agencies, especially the Malawi police, of abusing the law to deal with perceived government critics.
Abwana, nkhani zikhangati zakukhotiza ndi mumazitsata.
Yeah, me, I will not talk about the two
Yeah.
The Kalindo and Kamlepo, because
yes.
I think these I think Kalindo, I think they haven't entered court.
Yeah.
But I will talk about the recent case. Yeah, the Reverend or CCP.
Okay.
You see, this law, I think the president was able to foresee this coming, and he said we should not do this. As long as people are mourning, we should not do this. And so for this to be happening, I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know how powerful or I think how powerful, for lack of better word, they think some of the people are. Komano, it's not something good. As long as the arrest is connected to the demise of the vice president.
Yes.
I think the president already dealt with it. And the president spoke about it to Bengal National Stadium to say, look, guys, yes. I understand. And I remember Anankula is after Minister of Information, Moses Kunkuyu. I think for 3, if it's not 2 occasions, Ana Lankula unazoti anthu amene mugulira kwambiri, even mugulira kuposa wake amaliro imafika ndayo yosesa nditimaziwa anthu akosesa kuja kuti anthu ena akamatoka pepeso kuti ayipepane ndi mapanga. You're speaking all those things, but the president said no. I think you understand.
Yeah.
But first of all, we are hearing these arrests. I would agree with the lawyer here, Kwiman Chiz, who says the law itself has got no problem, but the implementation. Someone is arguing in the story to say, even kumanga muntu akumanga on Friday. Of course, kulankula kumasuka kwambiri ifo baka mabatseguka during it's bad. You understand? It's bad, and being and who sorry in the society leaders. Honestly, and I think that's why the law is there. Komano, how we are applying it now, that's where the problem is. And I think...
So, is Mr. Kalindo still in custody?
Yeah, Mr. Kalindo has not been granted bail yet.
Okay, what about Honorable Kamlepo?
But we hear that Honorable Kamlepo has been released on bail.
Okay.
And so maybe Mwina Leroso Akalindo, Team versus Omezo, and then maybe the Reverend. I think we'll be updating each other to see what's going on. But I'll quickly go to the 4th page. We will speak after morning, SKC UTM. UTM party says it will break its silence on political events in the country after the expiry of 21-day mourning period for its founder, Saros Chilima, and 8 others who died in plane crash. Political developments since the death of Chilima, who was the country's vice president, include leadership of the party, the direction they will take politically, and why senior members shunned the swearing-in ceremony of newly appointed Vice President Michael Usi in Parliament on Friday. By virtue of being running mate in 2019, Usi assumed the position of party vice president as per the UTM constitution. In UTM, I believe they are justified.
Yeah.
I think it is after 21 days of mourning.
Yeah.
I think they're justified.
So it's
okay. I mean, they're still, processing the laws and everything. So maybe after that they will be coming to us and really speak about it.
Yeah, actually, I'm sure monga momwe Malawi nali yese ali ndichidwe kuti kodi okay. IUTM.
And I remember I saw these guys, they also released a press statement.
Yes.
Congratulating Michael Usi.
Yes.
So I think we shouldn't be too political. But I think when they say they will speak, we believe. Malawi FDI inflows on the decline. That's according to UN. That's in the business segment or business page. Inflows of foreign direct investment (FDI) into Malawi continue to exhibit a high degree of volatility, a situation trade experts say means the country is not that attractive to foreign investors. United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD data shows that FDI inflow to the country continue to fluctuate, with figures showing that 77 million US dollars, about 134 billion waja in 2018, the inflow peaked at 252 million US dollars, about 441 billion waja in 2020, and then eased to 206 million, about 361 billion at the end of 2023.
The country is not attractive.
Me, I disagree. I think it's a question of semantics. I disagree. This country is attractive to investors. We are seeing investors now. You know, there is a speech that the former president made, former president Professor Luntha, during one of the graduations for, I think, UNIMA then, and then said, you choose what you see. If you want to see something positive, I mean, we are good people. If you want to see progress, but if you want to look the other way around, it's up to you. So you choose what to see. Commonly, I believe this country is still attractive to investors. Investors can come. I don't think we have really arrived at that scenario where we are really wanting to say investors are not coming. I think, my personal view. I'm not an economist, but this narrative, no. Yes. 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 And Green Belt Authority pawned listing Salima Sugar Company. The Green Belt Authority has hinted at listing Salima Sugar Company Limited on the 16 counter Malawi Stock Exchange as one of the options to raise capital to expand sugar production. The authority's board chairperson Wester Kosam said in an interview on Friday, Salima Sugar. So they want to list it, but it's not. I think when you buy the newspaper, you'll be able to hear more.
I feel like it's a very good option.
Yes.
At a tail.
Yeah, but they wouldn't just wake up and do that. You know, there are some technical.
That they're supposed to follow. Yeah. And so
yes. Yeah, but I think it's indeed a welcome thought or intent to do. I'll quickly go to
the package.
I think you should also we should also talk about the arts and culture. I'm saying that you love arts and culture and
okay. Yes. Okay, there's a story here. It says revisiting artist stunting strategy. In the past week, the social media was awash with a strange warfare involving musician Tigrin, comedian Nyauyu, and the Zambian socialite Mutale Mwanza.
Yes.
The two Malawians exchanged disgraceful stars with the Zambian on the social media, which at times degenerated into embarrassing body shaming. In the middle of all that, Tigrin and Nyauyu followers joined crossfire and took on Mutale Mwanza. Yes. One of the people, I mean, social media, I don't write anything. I just go there and follow, see what is happening. And what they are saying is in a figure of boa. You know, Antwa kunyozana kunenana koma in the end mpaka na zoyamba na anthu awiri ngati inu ndine inu mulinda anthu ana amakondani inenso khanda anthu anga ndana pezo lino aku Zambia kulowerera zinena Tigrin kunonso amalawi soda tisata tisapepere so sizinali bwino koma at the end of the day ine chimene ndinaona zinali zokuti nazazindola anthu akanga takungofuna kuti they should have more followers.
Yeah, I think
it was like a stunt.
I started believing so about the stunt, honestly. Yeah, because
So,
when I saw
at the end of the day, you know, asabwera anthu achankuta kupepesana chani everything it's okay, but anthu anachenjeza kuti next time machita zinthu ngati zizi anthu tuli ife tidzakutsikani because matipeperetsa.
You know that's what these social media or media personalities most of the times do. I'll go straight to the back page. Bullets return to big stage. CAF gives club Champions League nod. I think the story is on the other page. The Confederation of African Football CAF has granted FCB Nyasa Bullets a license to participate in the 61st edition of the CAF Champions League after meeting all the requirements for the continental interclub competition.
Okay, before before you finish,
yes,
mukapita ku back page kuchapa kakona pasi apa makhala fixture ya Euro mutauza nditu Malawi amakonda mpira pamene.
I think today there is England versus Slovenia at 9 p.m. and Denmark versus Serbia at 9 p.m. That's in Group C. Group D, there's Netherlands versus Australia at 6 p.m. and France versus Poland at 6 p.m. as well. So yeah, make a bet. I think there's a bit of Manuxazi.
Tithokoze kuti munali pamenepo kuonera program imene ya press review. Kumbukirani kuti ife timangosanthulako zina mwankhani zimene zalembedwa m'manyuzipepala athu a tsiku la lero, ndipo mutha kugula news yanunso nanu pa mtengo wa 2000 kwacha. Ndipo tsiku la lero munali ndi ine Emmanuel Chiwocha komanso mzangayo
Robert Edward. Keep on watching Luntha television.